All right, welcome back today, traders. It is a beautiful and sunny day today here in PA. Sun is once again shining, the birds are always chirping, and I'm out here enjoying this beautiful afternoon in what we call life. And getting into today's trade recap, as you see, I have a sell order in, just small. We got the 9 count, we're getting under the Bravo. We should be going purple here shortly. The VIX is buying. The VIXY is buying somewhat. So we'll try a little scalp while we're in here and we go over today's breakdown. Today was another one of those slow grind days that my edge really does not fit this market. We rode up again through the Asia and London sessions overnight. By the time we got to 9:30, we'd already been grinding a bit higher for about 6-7 days with little to no pullbacks. And as you see, again, this is just a quick scalp. It's not a great idea, to be honest. As I've been talking about, we keep running upwards. You know what? I'm just going to close this just because we got 10 minutes left. I was going to just try to get in one while I do this. We're just going to target this level right here, not even this key level, and I'm just not going to mess with it given the time, and we are doing this, and we look to be still grinding upwards, as you see. So then again, we're in this 15-minute window. I can't trade this. I did go for short here with Flo and Socrates, and both of them I tried to short this area, this window earlier. They both got stopped out and ripped up. I believe Flo made about 20, 30 points to the upside. I was thinking continuation through this Bravo SMA 9, and I was looking for a push to this New York Open. That's what I was looking for. We never got that. We continued to grind up, and then after I got out of the short, I really thought about going long because this is what we've been doing. Just grinding for days. As you see, like there is little to no pullback after this gap down. And this is 2 days worth of just continuation. So, given that continuation, I felt good about possibly taking this, but we have mixed signals. We're purple on this TTM. We should be going down. We didn't have a lot of confluence on that VIX and on that VIXY. Like this entire time, we should have been dropping heavily on that Q, on the Nasdaq, and this is why I got out. We rode up a point and a half on the VIX at 10:45 ish, and we barely dropped. So this, kind of tells me whether it's manipulation, something in the market is off. And again, there were times where the VIX was grinding up with this grinding up and the VIX grinding down with the Qs grinding down, and they're supposed to run in opposite. When the Qs ride up, the VIX is riding down. When the Qs ride down, the VIX ride up. We didn't get that. We had a lot of divergence today, and at that point, I just kind of wanted to be hands off. Went to the gym, came back. Again, I thought about taking a long off this small retracement here, basing above this level that I had marked in, this 872. We never broke down and got below it. But again, I was going to the gym. I wasn't going to mess around with this. I did come back. I was doing some of my tax work, and I did go long and got stopped out. I had a very tight stop of $60. I was targeting this New York high. This area right here was about 350 to 360 to the upside. I was running, I believe, 3 contracts, maybe 4. And as you see, we break down. Again, thesis was correct that I was just going to have that trade. But again, not much room, not much risk reward given our time, everything like that. I was correct with my thesis. We were red. I was early, which I knew. But we've been grinding up on red like all week. Look, red, we're just grinding. So, red, grinding. I was a little bit early. Should have taken it on teal, would have been right. Had I played it normally, my stop would have been down here. It was not, because again, I was not paying too much, attention with doing the taxes, so the setup. I'm just like, hey, if it goes against me, it goes against me. Given we've been grinding with this news, there's a lot of room to downside. We have not. So I'm gonna risk it. Got stopped out, lost $60, down 60 on the day today. We're down $420, or sorry, $419 over the last week and a half, which is tremendous growth. Given the war, the news cycle, the constant headlines, the constant changing, my edge is not very conducive for this market. My signals are off, and rather than take something that's going to end up hurting me in the future with mixed signals, we're still in this 20-day challenge by the AI of sticking to your A plus setups. I didn't get any more A plus setups. I wasn't gonna chase or do all that. With even this wasn't A plus. Shouldn't have even taken this here. But again, very happy with how I've been trading the last week and a half. We have really managed risk well, and this is how and what I've seen, where over the last 2 months I have 1, 2, 3 days a month where I get emotional, I overtrade, and I lose 2, 3 grand a day and blow everything and blow weeks of work. So the fact that we're only down 419 over the last week and a half, one good trade that I catch, 500 to 1,000 easy. We're back in green, back in profitable. So this is the most growth that I've had, and the happiest I am, with my journey, more so than the fact that I pushed 5 accounts through to the funded phase last month and made $15,000 on paper. Well, that's great. I was not managing risk well. I was not in that system, and I was lucky more than I was good at times. And here we're managing our risk. We're staying within that system, that defined systematic approach, and this is what's going to propel us in the future. You just got to show up each and every day, continue to grind through the process and go after excellence, and that is what I am doing. The more I work on being excellent and being a process robot, the profits and the P&L will follow. So if you've gotten any value from this, please like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, stay up, stay blessed, stay positive, make it happen. Peace.